Alright guys, what's up? We're recording. I just got the resin mixed up. You see what we're going to do tonight. If you can see this, we're going to do a GEODE, big GEODE picture frame. This is an old mirror with a nice frame on it. I already did the rocks. I got some glass rocks around the edge and then in the middle, and some like little glass crystals that I made. And once we put the resin over top of it, it's not going to matter because it's going to be smooth as glass. Like, I'm just going to put a little bit on right now, just so it sticks. You just want a little bit so that it sticks to the rocks don't fall off. You don't need to put a ton. As long as you touch every piece, the resin is so tough that it'll just adhere everything together. Just like that. That's perfect. That's plenty. And then I just go around the edge real quick with a little bit. And I don't need to do much at all because we're going to be pouring anyhow, and some of it's going to be falling into that anyhow too. And I just got a little bit on this wood edge. So I'm going to want to take that off right away before it hardens. Otherwise it'll be really hard to get off. I'm just going to take this around and I'm going to get the colors mixed up. We're going to make a really cool geode tonight, and I'll show you guys exactly how to do it if you want to follow. So these rocks I just got at Dollar Tree, $1 bag. These are like a pink crystal rock, glass rock. And I'm going to pick them up, like I said, at the Dollar Tree. So we're just going to get this a little bit that I got on the wood. We don't want that. If you guys notice too, when you're doing resin, I have my resin clothes. I have like 2 sets of clothes that I wear all the time. That's why they're so dirty. So these pants are like hard. It's kind of different, but it's from the resin. So it's just like painting. You don't want to ruin your clothes because you will get it on your stuff. I wear the same old shoes, clothing. Make sure you wear gloves. You need to wear gloves. And I lost one of mine, so hang on, we're gonna get our colors mixed up. What do we want to do here? What colors, guys? So we are gonna do some clear, because we're gonna mix. I got silver and gold foil that we're gonna mix together for that. And then I think we're going to do like a black for the rock and a midnight blue and maybe a purple. So we'll get a couple of mixed up here. This is something totally different, kind of like the table that I did. We're doing it on a picture frame. Okay, we're trying to just get enough in each one. And we're going to want to do a little bit of extra of the black because we're going to have a nice big ring of black on there. So we'll get all this out. Again, I'm using Craft Smart resin from Michaels. It's not the best resin in the world. It sets up in about a half an hour. It's good resin. Don't get me wrong, it sets up quick. So I'm actually going to be ordering some new stuff. I've been looking on the internet. Total Boat seems to be really good. And Stone Coat, I want to really try out. I've been watching their videos on YouTube, Stone Coat countertops. And this guy does some really cool stuff. I've been learning a lot from him. And he does a lot of the countertops, like granite looking countertops, which I'm getting into. Just not the art doing like countertops, and then flooring in the future. But I want to wait until I get a lot better before I start doing flooring. So I've already done some countertops and they look good. They're pretty easy. The flooring, it's a little tricky. It's a little different. So we're not going to get into that right away. Coming up soon too, guys, we're going to do some molds. Like, we've been doing a lot of pours. We're going to do some molds like the river tables. So I got a mold to make the river table with. I'm trying to find some nice wood slabs. We're going to put them together and make a nice string. I might even burn the slabs like a river fire table. Alright, so we got that. Now we want to get our colors mixed up. I got the black here. I'm going to do a lot of black. I'm going to do extra black, and then we can take like the white and go over the black. Excuse me, and it'll look really cool. Just put like little striations in the black to make it look natural, like a natural geode. When you crack open a geode, that's what we're shooting for. Okay, there's that black. That's a midnight black. That's dark, very dark black. Okay, and we're going to do a little bit of white. Do the smaller one in the white, because we're just going to do, I ran out of the plastic cups, so I'm using these. I don't like these as much. Plastic cups, you can see a lot better, the colors and everything. But it's amazing how many cups and stuff I go through. I need to look for some disposable stuff, you know, help save the earth and everything, because I go through a lot of plastic cups, and that's not good. I don't like doing that. We all gotta band together. Just go into crap. So every little bit helps out. Just all this plastic I've been using. I'm looking for some like silicone stuff online that the epoxy resin will come off of very easily. Make it easy to clean up. Okay, and then we got the this I love, the midnight blue. I love this color. So we're gonna pop about 8 drops in there. Oh, and I almost forgot, we got the clear. We're gonna keep some clear for the gold foil. Okay, there's that midnight blue. I love that color. Excuse me. I use it a lot. I use it almost every time I pour. As you can see in my pictures, those are all midnight blues. Okay, there's that midnight blue. Looks pretty good and mixed up. Okay, then we're going to take this and we're going to take this gold foil. I'm just going to throw probably this whole thing in there. See how it comes out. Just plop it in. Okay, so when you use the foils, you want to use it with the clear. If you use it in the color, it's not going to show up very well. And it's chunky, so it'll be chunky. I wouldn't use this on like a countertop or something, but for a medium like this that we're doing, we can do that. Look at all that gold in there. That is really cool. I love that. Might do a silver one too. Or you know what? We could just do gold and silver in one. That's not gonna hurt, right? Why not? So I only have enough resin left for a purple, I think. Okay. Get in there. Stuff sticks everywhere. Let's mix that in and see what that looks like. And a little experimentation. It's always fun. Alright, there you go. So we got a gold and silver. That looks really cool. I like that. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. See, it's going to be nice and chunky, which is cool for the geodes because that's real. I mean, that looks real. And then, do we want purple or a different blue or this sky? Well, being that this is a mirror, I don't want to use any transparents tonight, so I'm going to stick with the purple. I want to use all opaque colors because I don't want any of that mirror coming through. We're trying to make a geode here, not a... So, that's a really pretty purple too. See that? let's get this party started, guys. So that's what we're gonna do first here. So I'm gonna take a line with this gold just around this real quick. The gold and silver clear. Just gonna take a nice little line around this, which will help block it off too from going into these rocks from all the rest of the resin I'm going to pour going into these rocks. I don't want it to change the color of the rocks. I want to keep the pink color. So this will just put a barrier to that too for us. And I'm not using it all because we're going to do another line of it. We're just going to go like this and take lines around, right? So next, I think we're going to do the black. Let's do a line of black around this. Now when I pour this, I don't want to get it right on top of where I just poured. Being that it's self-leveling, it'll bring itself over to it. I'm trying to stay away from it, and I can just take my finger and take it close, but I don't want it to blend. I'm trying to keep this from blending together. Okay. So now I'm just going to take my spoon from my black, and I'm just going to push it a little closer. Not blending, being careful not to blend it with the clear gold and silver foil that I just put down, but just pushing it enough so that it covers. And that's going to look really cool. Remember guys, this stuff self-levels. So when I'm pushing my, hope you guys can hear me. I'll try to talk a little louder. When I'm pushing this in, it's just going to self-level itself right back. Okay, so that's looking, that's pretty cool. All right, so I got a little bit of drip here. I'm just going to clean it up real quick right here before I put down my next color, which I'm thinking right now. So when I do this, I never think, I just go for it, man. Just go for it with your art, you know. I haven't given this any thought with any what colors I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna go with let's go with the blue next to the black. What do you guys think? I think that will look cool. Plus I got a lot of the blue, so I can do a larger line around. All right, so we're just gonna do the same. I don't want to touch the black. I just want to come around it. And then I'm gonna come back around with my spoon and fill it in. Try not to blend the colors. Another thing I didn't do too is, don't ask me how much resin for this. Now, you're supposed to use about, they say, 3 to 4 ounces per square foot, okay? So, anytime I've been doing this, I just have an eye for it. I've been pretty lucky. I've never ran low, and if I have a little, I try to go heavy. Because if I want a little extra left over, because what I do with the extra, I make the coffee coasters, guys, which I sell. So that's a little tip for you guys if you're working with this, and if you want to make a little extra money on the side, you can do that. Don't waste your resin, it's expensive. Very expensive stuff, so the last thing you want to do is waste it. Just try to do something with it. They have molds. You can make little molds with it. Okay, I'm just going to take this again, back around and get these areas that my blue fell. Just so it looks nice. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, again, geodes are natural, and Mother Nature is not perfect. And I think there's a beauty in that, in a piece not being perfect, in imperfection. I find beauty in that. It gives it character. Okay, so let's come with our... No, I'm not doing that. We're going to do the purple. I was going to say the white, but I'm going to use the white to take lines around after we're done here. So I'm going to take my purple again. Just taking it the whole way around, not mixing it. I don't want my colors to mix, just take it around. And you can come back with your spoon and just push it back towards the blue. I take it about a ½ inch away from the color when I'm going around like this. I just try to take it about a ½ inch away. And then I'll come back around with my spoon and just push it in line. That's how you pack. So I'm going to do that again. Come back. I'm going to push it where it should be. Now I might need to mix up a little more for this one because I knew this is a bigger piece, and being that it's going to take me a little longer, I don't know if it's going to take longer than ½ an hour. I don't want it setting up on me, so if I have to, I can mix up more and just keep on going. So if that happens, I'm not going to make you guys sit there while I mix up, but you can basically get the drift of what I'm doing here if you want to try it for yourselves. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment, and I will go through and answer them as best that I can. Okay, and then again, just go around and get my wipes where that purple dripped, especially on my wood, because it'll just make it easier when I'm done, so I don't have to go back with a Dremel or a sander on the wood. I want to keep the wood nice and clean. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so let's take another ring of our gold. The gold, clear gold and silver. I'm going to take a ring around. And this would probably be the last ring, because as you can see on the sides, I don't have any room. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the black and use it to cover in, as you would see in a geode. Hopefully it'll look like that. I don't have enough of that. Ain't that? No. So I have to grab this, bring it around. And again, like, it's self-leveling, so I can do that. I can push this with my spoon to bring it where I need it to go. And it's alright because it'll level back out the imperfections from the spoon when I'm using. Man, I should make more of this gold and silver. It's beautiful. I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera, but man, I really like it. It really looks nice. Okay. And like I was saying, some of the other resins, this is a good resin. I like it. It comes out beautiful, but the working time is the only thing that I don't like. And it's a good price too. It's just, man, that working time, 30 minutes. I don't like to rush like that. There's some resins, like I was saying, they say the stone coat countertops one, you have a 2-hour working time, they say. Which would be incredible if that's even an hour. That would be great. Okay, so we're gonna come back around with our blacks and blues and cover this in. This time I'm just gonna pour it. Okay, and then just take your spoon. Try to fill it in anywhere you see. And again, I just got some on the wood, which I want to get off. I got plenty of time to get it off before it sets up on me, but it'll just make it easier in the end if I get it now and not have to worry about coming back and sanding it or anything like that, you know? All right. So I hope you guys are enjoying this and getting some free, you know, tutorial on how to make some cool stuff. Like I said, this is just an old mirror that I took, and I'm making a piece of art with something that most people would probably, you could get at a Goodwill for $10, or people would throw away, you know, if they weren't using it. So I'm reclaiming it and turning it into a piece of art, which I think is cool too. I'm not being wasteful, even though I'm very wasteful on my plastics, which I promise I'm working on. I'm looking for something to replace that, so I don't have to keep using new stuff. I was watching like this. I guess silicone works really well with this because it cleans up real easily. I'm not going to sit there and clean up one time, use plastic cups, but I also use 10 to 12 of them every day that I do this. And that's a big waste, so we could probably just do our part and help Mother Earth a little bit. I'm just going to take a little line of black through here. And I'm very surprised my colors are not really mixing at all, which is great, because that's not, I didn't want them to mix. Sometimes you want them to, sometimes you don't. This is one of the times that I did not want them to. I really screwed this black up here, but that's okay. All right, guys. So we've got a lot of the blue and this stuff, so we're going to take a strip of blue up here. You know what, we're going to do purple first. You don't want to go the same, you know, mix it up a little bit. Even though I don't have a lot of purple left, so I got to be careful that I don't use it all, because I need enough for the other side too. So I'm just going to do like a small strip of purple right here. And hope that I have enough for this side. Maybe close. Very close indeed. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Just a little bit more. Instead when I do this, I just eye it up, and I get really lucky sometimes. It's like almost perfect. Look at that, I'm all out. Just perfect. And I still got the white, remember that. I still got the white, I haven't done the white yet. I wanted to save the white to make striations on the tops. We'll come back with our blue in here and start filling this in. And I'm really low on the blue. Oh man. Again, just enough to do what I need to do here. I'm literally out. It's just perfect. It's enough. Wish I had a little bit more to fill that totally in, but I still got the white, so I'm alright. I'm gonna have a perfect amount of resin. Not wasting any today. Although I'm not gonna have enough to make any coffee coasters today. But if you guys are interested in them, I mean, they're really cool coffee coasters, and they're not some cheap little plastic things either, guys. These are made with real bathroom towel pieces. Here's a set right here that I did yesterday. Made with real towel on the back. Now this, I just did these yesterday. I still have to shave this off, and then I'll put felt pads on the bottom and then the top, and you get a set of 4 for 20 bucks. Very nice. Another set I have, the tie-dye action. I got all kinds. And I also made these longer ones. Look how pretty that is. The gold and beachy. Okay. Back to our GEODE work. All right. Now we're going for our white. Just fill the last of it in. And then I'm going to use the rest of my white to make some gyrations on some of the other colors that I have there. Get in there. Get in there, rocks. I tell you what, man, if you guys never worked with this stuff, this stuff is fun as hell. I never liked art in like high school and stuff. And then as I got older, I worked a lot with tools and trying to do wood. I'm not very good at it. All you gotta do is practice, practice. So I'm really enjoying using this medium. A little artistic side may come out. I guess I used to have a little artistic side, because I used to, I went to Wilton School of Cake Decorating in Chicago, Illinois after high school, and I also went to Pennsylvania Culinary, had a 6th degree from there. And the funny thing is, you know, I have 2 degrees in cooking and wedding cake design, and I hate it. I hate restaurants, working in restaurants. I love cooking for my family and friends, but to be a chef, I just hate it. I got out of it. Did other things, sold furniture, now I'm making furniture, making my own. I used to sell Ashley furniture, now I'm making my own stuff. I'm making end tables, I'm making coffee tables, I'm making decorative art, functional art. So if you guys want something really cool, if you don't want a piece of furniture that your neighbor down the street has the exact same piece, you want something totally different that nobody else on this earth has, and it has a story behind it, and it's art, and it's beautiful, then hit me up. I'll show you some end tables I have and coffee tables that I have here after I'm done working here. So yeah, just let me know, man. I'll hook you up. Okay, we're just gonna take some white, just make a nice little line around here. Okay. And then I think we'll do one in the purple. Or we're gonna go in between the purple and the gold. How about that? Just go in between, right along the line of the two. And when you're doing this, like I said, don't have to be perfect. Mother Nature's not perfect, and Mother Nature is perfect. You know what I mean? Mother Nature is beautiful, but not perfect, but beautiful in perfect way. And I find beauty in that. I don't like something that's perfect, exactly the same. So look at stuff that's different, guys. Maybe it's like the imperfections, find beauty in it, just like Mother Nature has imperfections and stuff that she makes, you know. I mean, unless you're one of the people that like IKEA and something that everybody has, you know, then that's fine. That's you. That's just not me. I like different things. I like something nobody else has, something with story behind it, something that's people look at and like, wow, like where'd you get that or something, you know? That's different. Not something your neighbor has, same piece. So, but everybody has. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're like me. You like different stuff. So, you guys can hit me up. Like I said, you can hit me up on my email if you want to interested in purchasing something, or ask me to do a commission work for something for you. Countertops, end tables, coffee tables, river tables, kitchen tables, anything, guys, like that. Hit me up, let me know, and I will hook you up. And I'm not one of the people that are going to charge you $10,000 for a river table either. Like, that's, look online, they are not cheap. Now, depending on what kind of slab of wood you want in there, you know, some slabs of wood, people paid $2 grand just for the slab of wood, but I'm not going to charge you another $8 grand to do the resin. So I'm fair. I get what I think my art's worth. I'm not overpriced. And it's just something different that nobody else has, guys. So, all right. I'm almost done here. I got a little bit of black left. Take like a little band of black right here. Okay, so I'm almost done here. I'm going to take the camera down and do a close-up shot so you guys see that. Hopefully this new camera angle is better than my other videos. They sucked. And I'm still learning, so bear with me, guys. I just got the editing software. I'm just edit some videos and make them nicer, put some music to them. Like I said, I just started doing this like 2 weeks ago. Just started with resin, so once I'm gonna get a little better and know more what I'm doing, we're gonna do some classes and teach you guys. So if you live in the area, so again, you can hit me up if you're interested. Please subscribe on YouTube, Johnny Resin, right here, Johnny Resin on YouTube. My new Facebook group, Pouring with Resin, and email me at johnnyresin@gmail.com. So here it is. Here is a GEODE. Look at all that in there. Look at all the crystals popping. Okay. And then here's the where'd the gold go? Here's the gold, the clear gold that I put in. Okay. Oh, I got a little smudge here I'm gonna have to clean up. That's all right. All right. So there it is. Again, it's hard to see by the camera, but look, when I turn it, how the light reflects off all them crystals in there and the gold pieces. Very cool stuff, guys. See that? That gold in there. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll try to do at least 5 videos a week of content. And again, like I was saying, here's one of my end tables with a bunch of coffee coasters I have on it. But here, it's hard to see. But it's like it has like a, if I move these,